Sports Live here at the Mount Oliver High School for the United Sports Special Olympics event. Getting a little bit of a late start here because event started a little bit earlier than we expected, but nonetheless, we do have 5 schools here. That is Brashear, Carrick, Westinghouse, Kappa, and Alderdice. And right now, we're past the track events and we're into the field events here at Mount Oliver High School. As always, thank you for joining us here on Roxamore Sports Live. I'm Maximilian Kiever. I'll be your commentator for today. And if you're watching mobilely, I highly recommend coming on outside and enjoying this sun. Get that vitamin D. Enjoy it now before the clouds come in. You know how Pittsburgh weather typically does. Sunshine 1 second, warm, just right for the picnic, then drops down to 60, 50, starts raining on you. Enjoy it now. And now, here at Mount Oliver High School, we are right now in the field events. Kappa in the black, Westinghouse and Carrick in the blue. And Brashear's also wearing black as well. And I might be mistaken. I'm usually used to seeing Carrick in yellow. Am I thinking of the right school? Somebody let me know. Alderdice, of course, in the green. Right now, just a little bit of a break here on the field. The field is split up in 2 parts for the field events. Unfortunately, the way track goes is I do not have numbers matching up with the names here, but I do have the rosters for at least 4 schools. So I'm going to give a shout out to the athletes here from each school. And I am missing one. I believe it is Brashear's roster. I'm not exactly too sure. I think I have Kappa's roster here. Yeah, I have Kappa's roster, but I do not have Brashear's roster. But I'll let you know who's performing for that school, doing the school proud as soon as I possibly can. Right now, we are in the field events. Alright, so here we go. For Kappa, I have Taylor Davis, Amaya Fisher, Anissa Wilson, Oscar Atkinson. I'm going to say this ahead of time. Please excuse me for any mispronunciations of any names. Let me know in the comments section. Typically, YouTube is where I check out the comments, but if you're watching on Facebook, you can let me know if I'm butchering any names on there. Not my intention, but please let me know. But, and now, let me resume here. Oscar Atkinson, Savannah Williams, Hazel Pearson, Dante, or also known as Don Martin, Tanae King, Alani Hudson Jarrett, Kenira Woods, Nora Fielding, Elisa, ooh, here's a fancy one, Elisa Mizeko, believe that's how it's said, Mizeko, Layla Sewell Wilson, Kylie Hall, and Sarah Winikoff. And let me see if there's another one on here. I think there is. Let me go down here and Sky Mitchell. There we go. So that is the roster for Kappa. Let me head over to the next school. And again, we do have Brashear here. Right now, I do not have the roster. I'll give you a shout out for the athletes for Brashear shortly. But let me try to get it here in the sunlight so I can see this better. Because right now the sun is like glaring right off the roster, and it's a little bit hard to see the names, but uh, Caleb Wilkinson. Oh, well, let me say the school first. That would help out. Aldice. This is the roster for Aldice. Caleb Wilkinson. Henry Caruso. Haley Cohen. What's good, man? What's good? Jamel McCrea. Ronell Strickland Jr. Lauren Dick. Zachary Schmidt. Zane Zeff. Kerry Moore. Lenzo Stedman. You know the sell water at that thing? I can get more water. I can check it out. Let's see. It's a little bit hard to read this roster. Kerry Moore, Uber. Actually, no, I messed that name all up. Oh, my dyslexia. Okay. Kerry, Lindsay Stedman, Joshua Uber, Elijah Rosario, Brenda Alvin, Xander Henteleft, Xavier Cartwright, and Rainey. We're missing a first name, unfortunately, for that one. And for Westinghouse, we have DeAndre Curry, Tejon Farish, Iowa Wilcox, Justin Moody, Briere Eugene, Diop Jones, Khalil Green, Michael Stewart, Mark Jones, Omar Pack, Damir White. That's for Westinghouse. And for Carrick, we have Anthony Johnson Knight, Kamoa Malloy, Anthony Fidelin, Eli Actile. I believe that's Actile. Actille. Actile. I could be wrong. Please let me know. It doesn't sound right, but maybe it is. Shout out to Eli, though. Joseph Culver. Kanijah Gaines. Antoine Washington. Kola Hansen. Chanols Moisenko. Sarai Stevens. Joe Vanny Fillmore. And Damien Belvoco. Mazin Al Moscow. I believe that is the name here at the bottom I'm seeing. Mazin Al Moscovo. I think. And I have another school up here. That is Bashir. I'll get their roster and I'll give them a shout out as soon as possible. And this event again is the United Sports Special Olympics. And shout out to the coaches, shout out to the athletes, shout out to the friends and family, anybody that encourages these athletes to make it this far. Shout out to any seniors as well as to anyone else that's in high school, be it a junior, freshman, sophomore. It's a long endeavor, but it's a good one nonetheless. Builds character and builds strength. So we wish the seniors good luck on their future endeavors, as well as the rest of the students here for the Special Olympics. As we know you're going to go far. And right now, we're absolutely admiring your skill sets and determination here at the Mount Oliver High School track and field. Yeah, yeah. How you doing, man? So, right now, we're still in the field events. We got the field split up in twos. And again, they started a little bit early for this event. So the game might, well, not the game, the meet might end earlier than what we have possibly listed online. I'm not exactly too sure. But nonetheless, we are well in the action. Right now, they are throwing the javelin over there. And again, unfortunately, the way track goes naturally is we do not have numbers matching up with the names of the athletes. From what I recall, just back 10 years ago, that was something we used to do, is match up the names with the numbers. But somewhere down the line, that must have changed in the script. So right now, we just have athletes. So if you know who these athletes are on the other side, show them some love there in the comments. And so you know, comments tend to last for as long as a web page tends to last. So nonetheless, your words of encouragement will stay there for as long as that comment section stays. So by all means, show some love to these talented athletes, as well as any shout-outs that you feel necessary. But right now, we are well in the action of the field events. I'm throwing the javelin. And of course, we will be back here at the Mount Oliver High School in the future. I believe typically in June, maybe late May. Track is a event we don't typically cover too much here on Roxamore Sports, but we do cover it nonetheless. In June, I believe June, May. My memory is a little bit rusty on me right now, but and it's typically when we pick up action here for track and field. But of course, we do other events as well. So if you want your event hosted, you can contact our CEO and executive producer and founder of Roxamore Sports himself, Leon Roxamore. If you go to the contact tab at roxamoresports.com. We do all sorts of events, typically high school sports events, but we do other things. He's flexible. He's flexible. We're talking about charity events, college events. We did the HBCU's baseball broadcasts at the PNC Park here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, about 2 years back, as well as a few charity events. Again, head over to roxamoresports.com. You can look at previous broadcasts, get a good idea of all that we do here on this network. But today, all eyes on the field, as it is Bashir, Carrick, Gappa, Alderdice, and I'm missing a school here. What school am I missing here? Did I say Westinghouse? Well, Westinghouse. You on the field here today for the United Sports Special Olympics. Looking good on that javelin throw. It's over there. Okay. So right now, the process of throwing javelin. Let's see what we got here. good on that throw there. She threw it well and fall. Good throw there. Unfortunately, I can't stray too far from our network signal. Otherwise, I'll be right there. Try to get a better ear of exactly how far that was thrown. Right now, from where I'm standing, it's looking pretty good. A few more to go here. Beauty about track, it's a sport that gets you adjusted to be a jack of all trades, as well as swimming. Swimming's one of those sports that do the same thing, typically because it works body memory, muscle memory rather, and good body performance. It's good, man. We're talking about the track and field event. You want to introduce yourself?
My name is Jonathan. How's your day?
Great, man. Glad to have you here. So, yeah, it's a beautiful day out here. Track and field event right now here at the Mount Oliver High School. Seeing nothing but talent being displayed here, as well as determination and excellence. Years of excellence in the making here, right before your eyes. So today, it's a beautiful day. One for the books, one to remember. I'm glad to have you here watching, cheering on these athletes. And yeah, like I was saying, that's swimming's one of those sports I work out for. All sports, really. But track being one of them as well, as it, as you know, a lot of sports involve running. Pretty much all of them involve running, with the exception of things like golf. But nonetheless, it still helps out with body memory, as well as beautiful throw there. Good arc on that throw. Good body English as well. Body English being a bowling term for being poised upon your execution. You throwing that javelin in this case. But yeah, again, track. Great sport. Great sport. Get you adjusted for all the other sports. It's very common that you see athletes from all other sports doing track. Typically, we're talking about basketball players, football players, but see some others in there as well. Some swimmers, some baseball players, soccer players. Keeps you active. And nonetheless, just good to stay active in general. Otherwise, you could be like me. You see, after college, I kind of stopped working out, and my metabolism slowed down, and weight caught up with me. And now that I'm keeping active again, hey, things are going a lot more smoothly. Can memorize things better and think about things way sharper. So if you could stay active the whole way throughout life, hey, all the more better. Just don't overdo it. Know your limits, you know. Regulate yourself. But nonetheless, keep active. Now, we do have some other events going on here on this field. Right now, we're looking at just one side. Actually, no, I lied to you. We're looking at two sides. I see two camera guys here. Over to the left of the field, we have some pretty good display of upper body strength here. Definitely something that's harder to do as you get older is maintain that control of your upper body, especially when it comes to like pull-ups. Tends to be easier in high school. At least it's something you got to keep working out. Saying keeping fine-tuned as much as possible, but if you, kind of slack down a little bit and, it's a little bit harder for you to do those pull-ups like you used to do when you were a teenager. Just a little bit more, practice here and there, some push-ups and some attempts at a pull-up will surely get you back to where you need to be. So not all hope is lost if you haven't done a pull-up for a while. For those of you that are watching from beyond high school, but nonetheless, great display of talent here. Oh, you're from Perry? Roxamore Sports. Glad to have you. You're doing a good job. But yeah, we have a lot of great athletes here, great personalities, and just absolutely great strength here from these athletes. So apparently I missed one down the line. I see Perry is here. Perry High School. So I'm going to try to get Perry High School's roster as well. Initially I thought it was just 6 high schools, but apparently we have more as well. So I'm going to try to get as much as I can. And I'll do my best to pronounce the names as best as I can. Look at that display. Looking good. She threw it. Having a good time over there. Gotta love it. Can hear the number 1 coach from the sideline here. I'm guessing it's her mother giving her some advice from the sideline. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Good distance on that throw. Yeah, it's warm outside, but it's not the worst of the worst. Again, when we do track, it's usually later in the spring and early in the summer. So that heat comes in extra intense. Right now, it's not too bad, but it's still taxing on the performance. And the way the sun's positioned right now, it's possibly right in the athlete's eyes. But there we have it. You've seen Kappa's best, and you gotta love it. So shout out to Kappa High School. Shout out to Perry High School. Shout out to Carrick. Shout out to Bashir. Shout out to Allardyce. And I'm skipping a school here somehow. Westinghouse. Shout out to Westinghouse. A lot of schools are matching in colors here, so it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. I'm seeing a lot of blue, and I'm seeing a lot of black. Looking good, though. Good throw, good distance, good arc on that one by Allardyce. And I see my camera guys off the field here, so let me just go over here to the left side. Trying to see where my other camera guy's focused at. Okay. He's looking at to the left of the field here. I'm still on the right side. Still doing the javelin throw. So right now we're to the left here. And again, I can't stray too far from headquarters here. Base camp, whatever you want to call it. Where receivers are. Otherwise, I'll be right on top of the action. Trying to hear exactly what the measurements are here. But nonetheless, from where I'm standing, it's a good view. No action just yet over there. We'll focus that. Just laying the ground down. And again, it's possible the event might end earlier than what we have right now. Listen to me speak here. Earlier than what we have. What am I saying? No, it's possible the event might end earlier than I expected. Here is what I meant to say. See, I can speak English. So let's see what we have. Doing long jump, and it's looking good there. Gentleman from Alderdice with his long jump. Again, unfortunately, just don't have names matching up with the numbers. Mostly because there is no numbers, but there's names, and there's recognition. And for those of you on the other side, as I said, show them some love. You recognize them, you see them. What you're seeing right here is excellence. Show them the love. But over there to the left of the field, we got the long jump. Again, right now they're just laying down the groundwork. But it looks good there by that young lady from, I believe, Autodice. Indeed it is. Okay. Again, Autodice is fashioning the green and white. Again, I would love to get more specifics here about how far they're making these throws and how far they're making these jumps. Unfortunately, that's information I do not have at this time. Right now, that long jump is looking like it's lining up to be a good one here, and looking good indeed. Alderdice at it again. And right now, more coming up here. All right. Getting way to the left of the field. It looks like the right of the field is just about finished here with the javelin throw. We do have one athlete over there to the right, I believe from Perry. I'm not exactly too sure, though. Again, a lot of colors wearing blue. I mean, a lot of schools wearing blue right now. We have Perry, Carrick, and Westinghouse fashioning blue. Alderdice, of course, on the famous green. And Bashir and Kappa in black. And now you're looking at Alderdice in action here to the left with the long jumps. Good long jump there. And from what I'm hearing right now on the field, they might have a relay. Well, my experience in track, a lot of these events tend to be kind of a toss-up in terms of how they go forward with the program. Sometimes it's not always what's written down. Sometimes they have to switch up some athletes other than what's scheduled. But right now, it looks like the athletes from the other schools are making it back to the bleachers for now. So all eyes are on Alderdice right now. As it's Alderdice with the long jump. And again, if you're watching for any school, and you're one of the officials at that school, you can check us out on roxamoresports.com, get a good look at that contact page, and get in contact with their CEO and executive producer, Leon Roxamore.
Do you have any fishes?
Do I have any what?
Fishes.
Fishes, nah.
Birds.
Birds, nah.
Dogs.
I had dogs.
What happened to them?
They went on. They went on. What about you, man?
I have no dogs. I have fishes from my parents though. I don't live with them no more.
What kind of fish are we talking about? We talking about koi? We talking about big, small?
Big.
Big. Oh man, you got the big fish. Okay. All right, you're not gonna eat them, right?
No.
Okay.
Why
Okay.
would you eat fish?
I don't know. Some people do, man. Some people are weird like that. Make us proud, man. Make us proud. But it's a beautiful day out here at Mount Oliver High School. Again, we're watching talent being displayed here. Years of excellence in the making. Oh, and it's still going. Don't think this is where the summit's at. No. It's still going. So excellence is being built upon today. And right now, what seems like the peak today,
I'm not
it's
running
just the
no
beginning.
more.
You're not running no more. So what did you do today? You did long jumps. You did
I did the long jump and I ran all around.
ran all around. All right. And how long have you been doing this, man?
Not that long.
Not that long. Okay.
I did it last year too. So that's 2. I did 2 last year.
Right.
Did 2 runs, yeah.
The 2 runs. Okay.
I might be able to do more runs than that.
And this is the only sport that you do, or you do other sports?
I do all the sports. I do football, basketball. I got golf.
Oh, you a golf player?
I got
Okay.
JRTC, but JRTC is different. I got
Yeah.
gym, and I do volleyball.
All right.
I do volleyball and gym.
Oh, volleyball. Okay. Dude, that sport is
We play volleyball and gym.
intense, man.
And kickball.
Kickball. Okay. I like kickball. It's like baseball, but easier. You know, just like smack it. Yeah. No, volleyball, man. That stuff is intense, though. I mean, people think it's simple because it looks like it's. No. I'm terrible at that.
What did
Yeah.
you do when you was in high school?
I did track, soccer, briefly, basketball, briefly, but I wasn't any good at it, man. So, would you say you're better with your legs or better with your hands?
Better with my hands.
Better with your hands. You see, I'm better with my legs. I'm one of those leg athletes.
I can throw a football. I can throw a football too. So far.
You can throw a football, and if only we had you at my school. I went to Penn Hills.
What? With the good football team?
We had a good football team. Yeah. Could use somebody like you, though. You know, I've seen you run around the shack a few times. You got it going on.
I'm at Perry then.
Yeah, Perry. All right. See, I got you guys confused with the Westinghouse because Westinghouse is wearing blue, and then you have Carrick wearing blue, and you guys out here wearing blue as well, Perry. So I wasn't expecting
We
you
have a
guys to do.
different logo. We have a P.
Got the P, yeah. So we got another relay coming up here. All right. What's
How
up?
old is that mic though?
This mic? I have no idea, man. It ain't as old as me.
How do you have it on though? How do you have it on though?
It's a remote room mic. So yeah,
From
it's like
far away.
nah, it's over there. See that little camp right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where we're at. The problem is I just can't go too far. Otherwise, I'll be up in the field and I'll be like, giving the measurements to everybody on the other side. But again, I forget your name, man. I'm terrible with names. So what is your name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan. All right, man.
Stevenson.
Jonathan from Perry. You see, I don't have your roster yet, so I didn't do a shout out for you guys. So I
Or
got
John. Or you can call me John.
John. What's your last name?
Stevenson.
Steve. You just said that. Okay, I'm out of it, man. This heat is burning me, man. My brain is like getting mushed. Good to have you here, man.
What did you do? Did you do the long track? Did you do the long tracks?
I did distance. I did. Yeah, I
you
did.
did the
Yeah, I
distance
did distance, man. Yeah. And I tried to do that recently. I tried to do running recently, and I can't do it anymore. It's like I'm a sad story, man. Yeah. If you just keep running, though, at your age now, yeah, you won't slow down. You'll be better. You'll be way better. Yeah.
I did slow down a couple times.
I mean, you gotta pace yourself. I mean, push yourself, but pace yourself. Know your limits, Otherwise, you can blow out your leg and all that, which is what I did all the time in sports. My athletic career in high school was very
Yeah, my leg
short-lived.
was like booming like a little bit. Just a little
Yeah.
bit, not all the way.
See, at least you're past the stage where you're not throwing up anymore, though. Like, when you haven't done it for a while, you're running, start throwing up everywhere. That's the worst, man. Got my man Stevenson from Perry here with us on Roxamore Sports Live. Right now, we're getting ready for another event here, the relay event. I'm not exactly too sure what's going to happen after this. Again, track is one of those sports that is just, kind of a toss-up in terms of events. It's a little bit less structured than swimming
It is hard to
sometimes.
play golf, though. I can tell you that.
Golf, yeah, dude.
It's kind of hard to play that.
I've never done golf ever in my entire life. Yeah, it's like with you, man, with you. What's like? How do you do golf? Like, is it all
So-
about the upper strength, or is it about the aim?
It's about the aim too.
It's about the
also.
aim. Okay, all right, all right.
The upper strength and the aim most of the time. Most of the time.
Most of the time. Okay, all right. And you're pretty good at golf. Well, what sport would you say that you're the best at?
What the best at?
Yeah. What's the sport that you think you're the best at?
I think basketball or football.
Basketball, football. Yeah, you said you were a hands guy. Okay, all right, all right. And I mean, golf is it's all about the hands, but still.
Guy too, 'cause I like to run through all this stuff.
Like, okay, all right. What's the sport that you dislike, man?
I think I have to go with like a little bit of track and a little bit of basketball and a little bit of football.
I meant the sport you don't like. What's the sport you don't like?
It's tennis.
Tennis.
Most of the tennis.
Tennis.
Most tennis. Most tennis.
Dude, tennis is just I don't know, man. Yeah, that's
Wait,
that's another one that's complicated. It's like
Wait. So do parents listen to this or no?
yeah, everybody listens to it, man. Yeah.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that. Yeah, I could yeah, let me just show you, man. Let me get you in the know, man. Okay. So we're giving you a shout out here, man. My man Stevenson.
Because I'm
Cool.
a good guy.
You're a good guy, man. Yeah, exactly.
What is it?
So we are right there. Kind of. I can't see so well. Yeah, that's us. So
That one right there.
yeah.
From last year.
Nah, not last year. Not last year. No, we live, man. We live.
We're right there. We're on camera right now.
There you go. Yeah, see? That's you guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're getting recorded right now.
You on TV, man?
Hi,
Oh, well, hey, what's up? How you guys doing? Behind the scenes, this is my man Stevenson. He ran his course. He's from Perry. He's a jack of all trades. Let him know what sport you do again, man.
I do track. I do basketball. I'm gonna do football next year though. I'm also gonna do golf too. Also next year. Next year.
See, he's a jack of all trades. That's exactly what we love. As we mentioned, track is one of the sports where everybody from all sports just kind of comes together and just gets their runs in and stuff like that. It gets you fine-tuned for the other sports. So you absolutely got to love track. What's up, man? What's your name?
Madison.
Madison. And what school are you from?
Carrick.
Garrick. All right. So track is one of your sports, man. Do you do any other sports?
Well, I tried to do the long jump, but I didn't went far enough because of my genetic legs.
All right. So you feel like you did pretty good here today, but not as well as you wanted to do, right?
Yes, all I had to do was practice much more than one day.
And how often do you practice?
I try to a lot.
You try to relax. Okay. Oh, that's what's up.
Bye.
See you later, man. Thanks for joining us. All right. So again, I believe we're getting ready for a relay event. Am I tripping? At least I thought that's what they were doing. What's that? We're done? We're done. All right, see you, man. Thanks for joining us. We're just doing good interviews. All right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Come and say hi.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Hey. This is Carrick. We just wanted to say it's nice to see y'all. It's nice to speak to y'all. Hey, we just got done with our meets and we're gonna be back next week. See y'all later. It's Kimmy and bye.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Yes, we're here with Kappa, Big Kappa. We're 10th grade vocal majors in my soul, and we ain't come to play, we came to slay. We did shot put, we did long jump, we did the 100 meters, who was hottest? Who is the big hot? And we doing it for the people, and the people's doing it for us, and we're just chilling. Cause you know what Glover said? At the end of the day gotta end. So we're just chilling.
I appreciate it. Gotta love that. So I guess we're done. If anybody else wants to join in, I mean, hey, whatever. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us here, Roxamore Sports Live, for the yeah, man. What are you doing, man? You're filming the ground. Okay. All right, so thank you for joining us here on Roxamore Sports Live for the United Sports Special Olympics here at Mount Oliver High School. It is a beautiful day here, so if you can, while you still have the ability to, if you're at liberty, come outside, enjoy the sunshine, as well as show some love to these athletes here from Perry, Carrick, Brashear, Kappa. I'm missing one, Alderdice, and there's another one in there, Westinghouse. There we go. All right, so shout out to all the schools, shout out to the coaches, athletes, parents, friends, family, everyone that is encouraging these athletes to make it far in their athletic career as well as their academics. We'd love to have you guys. Hate to say goodbye, but it's been real. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you next time here on Roxamore Sports Live. I'm Maximilian Keever. All rights are reserved to our CEO and executive producer, Leon Rockmore. Any use of copyright footage must have written consent in order to use it. Again, you can catch us on all platforms, that being YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, RoxamoreSports.com, and Amazon, Fire Stick, Roku TV, and Apple TV. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great one.